Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1912 farthing from the reign of King George V, the coin we can see on screen now. I will first go through the design of the coin and then move on to the facts and figures. So here we have the reverse design done by Leonard Charles Wyon, featuring a portrait of Lady Britannia. She holds a shield by her side and holds a trident up to the sky. She wears a helmet and draped clothing. Behind and around her you can see the sea there, as of course Britannia rules the waves, and below her is the date 1912, the year this coin was made. To the top and around her is the wording in capital letters farthing, giving us the value or denomination for this coin, which is of course a farthing. Around the rim we can see small teeth, milling or beads, preventing clipping or shaving of the coin's edges, and adding security to the coin, making it harder to forge for those looking to forge this coin. Moving to the obverse of the coin, we can see here a portrait of King George V. This is the only bust of King George V used on British coins, and it was done by Bertram McKennell, and the initials there, BM, on his neck showed the designer. The king faces to the left, with no crown or no laureate. Around him is an abbreviated Latin legend. It reads Georgivus V. de gra Brit om rex vid def ind imp, translating to English as George V, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. This basically shows how he is the king and emperor of England and the empire, and that is how that has been chosen and willed to him by God, as they believed it was God's will for him to have this position of power. Now then, moving on to the facts and figures of the coin, we can see that the coin was minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 to 1975. The coin is composed of a bronze alloy of 3 metals. It is 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin for the 3 metals used in the alloy. The weight of the coin was set in 1860 in the bronze recoinage, set to a weight of 2.83 grams, and similarly, the diameter set the same year was set to 20 millimeters, a very similar size to a modern penny for comparison. The mintage for this year is fairly high, with 7,669,760 being produced in 1912, so a high minted, fairly common farthing. The farthing coin is worth 1/4 of a penny, which is 1/48 of a shilling, or 1/960th of a pound sterling, so almost 1,000 of these coins to every pound. And back in 1912, a farthing was equal to 15 pence today, for a comparison of the buying power then compared to now. The farthing coin was last produced in 1956, and then being demonetised 4 years later in 1960, as it was deemed too small of a coin to continue making. Now then, moving on to the value of the coin today for a collector, it'll sell for £1 in poor condition, £4 in fine condition, £10 in extremely fine condition, and up to £20 in uncirculated grade. So even in the higher grades there, a fairly affordable and low-priced coin, as it is very common and not very rare at all. So a nice low-priced coin there to get a nice bit of history if you want a pre-World War I George V coin for a very low price. So it's a good entry-level coin collector coin. So there we go. Please of course subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.